Everyone, my name's Sophie, 26 years old. Now, I'm here to talk a little about gastric bypasses, weight loss surgery. So I'm going to do like guides, step by steps on different videos. But first I'm going to introduce myself and tell you a little bit about my journey. So like I said, I'm 26. I had a gastric bypass done back March 31st this year. So we're now on 2nd of December, so it's been a little while. All in all, I've lost 8 stone 7. So, my starting weight was 20 stone 8. Probably about a size 24, 26. Really big girl. And I'm now currently 12 stone 1. Size 12. Did I ever think I'd be a size 12? No, but I am. How can I say that my journey's been? A lot of people ask me this question. I'd say it's been really, really difficult. It still is. A lot of people seem to think that this operation does it all for you. And it's quite laughable. And I'm on a site where everybody else is up theirs done, and we all laugh about it because it's so not a walk in the park. You know, the bypass sleeves and bands, they're all tools. We have to follow our good healthy eating and things, you know, to lose weight. The small amounts of food definitely does guide you to losing weight by far. But you do have to follow a good diet. My biggest struggles that I find hard to accept are things like bread and pizza, because they were always my biggest enemy before my operation, and I would probably order pizza takeaway 4 times a week and eat a 12-inch pizza and maybe cheese and chips on top of that as well. Where now I could probably manage a very, 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 very tiny, teeny weeny slice, but that doesn't quite hit the spot. Even though when you eat, you feel like you're full as in you're satisfied that you can't eat no more, but you're mentally, you're not satisfied because you know that you've always eaten large amounts of food for the rest of your life. So that never ever leaves you, you know. It's like when you're hungry for like a big massive roast dinner or a big plate of chips, but your stomach will only allow you to maybe have 6 chips. Other question that I get asked, would you do it again? Would I go through all this again? Yeah, I really, really would. I was a bit of a baby with surgery. When I woke up, I'd never felt pain like it. I was screaming, I was crying when they were trying to take my morphine drip away after 24 hours, because that's all you can have it for. And I was heartbroken because I was in so much pain, and it was all in my shoulders from the air, the gas, and my stomach. As you can see, I'll show you the incisions, my chunky belly. But these are the incisions. I've got one up here, and they come along, and they're really, really painful. They never stitched them up. They didn't glue them. They'd literally just stuck little sort of tape things over them. And then after a couple of weeks of that, you tend to find that you get like wiry internal stitching sticking out of the holes. Just sipping with like nail scissors. So yeah, this is more about me really, just to introduce myself and for you to be aware of my face. But my first video I'm looking at talking about your liver shrinking diet, or liver shrinkage diet, and that's the diet that you do for 2 weeks before you go into theatre. So I'm going to go for now, and as a matter of fact, I've just had some Cocoa Pops for breakfast and I'm not feeling so good. It's the first time I've tried them and it doesn't agree with me. And this is another thing that I forgot to mention on the video, is with foods, things don't always agree with you. But yeah, I've just had these Cocoa Pops, for example. I managed to eat pretty much them all. There wasn't many in there. And now I feel really, really sick and a bit like, ooh, a bit hot. And that's called dumping syndrome, which I'll explain in another video. It's just a reaction. Sugar passes through quicker to the body. So they say don't eat things with too much sugar in. But, so I've had this, feel sick, but yeah, I can sit upstairs in my bedroom, watching a movie, eating a whole bar of Cadbury's chocolate, and probably a white chocolate bar as well. And I'm completely fine. So it does really go on sort of really weird things, like a custard cream biscuit really, really made me bad. But like I said, chocolate and sweets and refresher bars, I could eat them till I pooed them out. I could eat them till they're going out of fashion. and I don't get any problems. And yeah, this operation doesn't stop you from being unable to eat sugary things. Some people can't, other people can. I, unfortunately, am one that could eat loads of chocolate and loads of sweets, so I have to make sure I don't. So yeah. So I'm going to go, and I'm going to make a video soon, very, very soon actually, for you guys to have a good little gander through it. So for now, you guys take care. Mwah.